Yeah, don't forget your dice rolls, folks. Do not forget them tonight. We're gonna need them right off the top here, maybe.
Right off the top.
Woo!
Where am I? Oh, I'm a meal.
Yes.
I looked at
You'll
my
all
slot
be
and I was
playing
like, it's
other
empty,
characters
and I was
tonight.
like
Yeah.
so confused.
What's
Where am
happening?
I? I don't know.
All right, let me go down and swap these things out. Players, how are we feeling tonight?
Ready to kick some ass.
Yes. Excellent. Love
By kick some ass, you mean run away?
it.
Maybe?
Oh, nice. Awesome. All right. And chat, how are you all doing tonight? Everyone doing well, I hope, in chat. Any Oh, Zenblade, let's see. I mean, you're welcome to ask here. Where there's usually plenty of us that are in chat and happy to answer. There are some wikis set up to certain points for a couple of the campaigns, but we don't really have that all the way fleshed out. But we can probably fill you in on the bigger points. Now, mind you, we're in episode 156 of Stormfall here. We just kicked into. I mean, it's still a good point to jump in with it because we just kicked off the end game run with this whole event here in Black Rock Landing. So, still a good time. There'll be plenty that'll build up for this. Oh, blueberry.
Not that much to catch up on. It's fun. Not a lot.
Yeah, neither. But we have, I mean, what do we have now? 6 or 7 campaigns with the other one coming in. So there's plenty there's one that's going to start in a couple weeks on Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, the Penumbra Assembly. So you can jump right in on that one. We have some others that are newer. Gosh, I think the freshest one was
In Extremis.
yeah, and we're on 20 something on that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds like a pizza, the freshest one.
Yes.
nice.
Oh, pizza.
You're
Amazing.
welcome. Everybody's hungry.
Oh yeah, hungry for battle. Okay. There's no excuse. I'm so sorry. All right. With all that being said, we got a thunderstorm rolling in the background. Let me know, chat, please, if it feels too loud. Like players are the spotlight needs to be on them. So if this is too loud, you can't hear them. Let me know. Oh, nice, Zenblade. Yeah, they are facing one of these people. Archivist DeLorna was their ally for a while, betrayed them as they were in fact working for the Big Bad Endgame. They finally come all the way back around to confront her. She was using this cloak of the Elder Brain, which is a item that the Big Bad Endgame person wanted. She was using it that controls giant creatures like this. They managed to subdue her and, in fact, imprison her right now. They have her wrapped in bindings. But she was summoning this Kraken while that was happening. So they're left with a Kraken that knocked Archivist DeLorna out. So very likely it has no one controlling it now. So whether that's better or worse, I guess we're going to find out. Hopefully that kind of covers some of that. Oh my goodness. Alright, gang. Well, nothing to do but to do it, right?
Yeah.
Let's jump on in here. I'm going to open up a Kraken map. Definitely open up maps, don't forget, in your character sheet and the token at the top right. If you double click it, it'll open up the map you were in. I'm going to zoom in a bit here. We are on the Kraken's turn. We ended last session. At the top of the round, the Kraken charged the waters within whatever it is. It's the Bosporus distance. And to make everyone susceptible to lightning damage. And then use one of its legendary actions rather, to then fire a lightning bolt lightning out through the water. Brutal. Then Devanya had her turn and switched over to the Kraken. I probably could have spent the past week figuring out what this Kraken's done to do, but it's a little... I'm sure it's better somehow for me to wait until right now.
Sure. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. So this Kraken is probably feeling pretty cranky, right? Was woken up. These are ancient creatures. They don't like being controlled, that's for sure. They're sentient, very smart. It probably thinks maybe it's a little groggy. It's not thinking super tactically now. So rather than zapping, you know, rather than, oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, let me quickly read. Quickly. It can't do that on its, oh, it can do that on its turn. Okay.
Yeah, it can.
It can. It's a beast. It's not an actual beast, but...
Feel this going sideways.
So
Sounds
Dan
really
says
like-
that it only takes 6 seconds.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I win!
Yeah.
Kraken, not you.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. But it's only that, and until... it is until the next round.
Go for it, Dan.
This is how
Yeah, just
prepared we
get it
are
done.
every
Go
single
for it, man.
time.
Get it done.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's groggy.
Get
It's
it
waking
done.
up. Yeah, it can't like look around and be like, I'm gonna get this person and do this. So it's just going to send out another blast. So everyone was within 120 feet, which I think ends up being everyone. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 78, 80. Yeah. I think Garrick's the furthest back at 80 feet. So can everyone please make, oh geez, a dexterity saving throw?
No. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna go on the 1 or 2 or whatever it was. For a second, that scared me. She has no pluses on her. Yeah.
Okay, this isn't outright, but it does double because its
It's-
charge was lightning.
So it's back to normal damage, yeah. If you made the save, it's back to normal damage instead of double.
Are these dice?
Just roll d4s, Dan.
Nice. Those are the wrong dice, Dan. Don't look at those. Don't look at those.
And this is his legendary, right?
Yes.
By the way,
Oh no, Neil.
Melissa,
Yeah.
you ever expend the little coin that I gave you?
I have it, yeah.
So yeah, so if you go down, you'll go back up to 1.
Right.
Nice.
I still have the coin. I forget who still has the coin.
Cool.
Also, Devanya and Emil are in half cover from something Kaylin did last time.
Okay. Let me see if half cover plays into dex saves. That would be awesome.
I think
We're trying to save ourselves, guys.
dex saves. All right. Okay. No, that's half cover.
Okay, just a +2.
Let's see.
+2
Oh,
bonus
plus
to
2
AC
to
and
dex saves as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Devanya and Emil have a +2 to your dex save.
Yay.
All right. Let me check with the things here. All right. Emil unfortunately fails. Mort unfortunately fails. Devanya with a 22 unfortunately just fails.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is so
hell?
brutal. Yeah. Blueberry with a 22 unfortunately fails.
Wait.
What?
Who won the roll tonight?
Oh, yeah. Please.
Not me.
I believe it is Kaylin. I believe.
1139. Oh, yeah, 1182. Yeah, it's Kaylin. 1182.
Play with it in my room.
All right, Kaylin, what's your roll? Don't forget to add 2.
My roll. Sorry, I was just looking at something because I thought something gave me like a thing that gave me a bonus to, but I'm just looking in 3, 2, 1. Okay, no. Okay.
Two.
Yeah. So that is a
You know it's a big number when you gotta
19.
move a book. You're like, oh, okay, that unfortunately fails. I'm gonna run Reigns here. Or does someone else want to roll Reigns? I can tell you the modifier. I'm fine doing it too. I just don't like to assume.
I'm going to use Indomitable because I still have one. I've only used one of those so far.
Okay.
And I'm up to 3 times being able to use it.
Reign
So
got a
I'm
7.
going to re-roll that.
Fine.
Oh, nope, that was right in the floor. Oh, God. Okay, all right.
Roll!
Nope, not any better. Okay.
Oh, I can use my favorite by the gods.
Oh, okay.
If you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I can roll a 2d4 and add it to the total.
Oh, go for it. Because you were sitting at 20 plus 22. You get it because 23 is a save. So even if you can't fail it. So, Tavanya.
I was looking through my stuff.
Nice. Nice. So you'll save, which means you'll take half damage, which will be the regular damage because water's charged. Let me roll for Erwin here. Alright, so Rain got a 7. Let me open up Erwin's and see what her... Oh my gosh. Nope, it's a 14. Who else do we have here? It's Erwin and Rain. We've gotten... Garrick?
5.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh,
Did
Okay.
Aaron make it?
No, she got a 7 or something.
what kind of damage is it?
Lightning.
Okay.
What's up, Kane?
Oh,
You got
yeah.
anything for-
Can I give my inspiration roll to either Rain or Aaron?
Sure. Now, Rain ended up, I think, with an 11. So that's up to you if you want to,
The Rain, okay.
because that's still only. I mean, it's a D12, right? So it could exactly hit it if they get a 12.
And then Aaron got a little bit higher than that.
No, everyone got 7. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
All our
So it might-
pussy's going down.
It might not even work if it's just a D12.
There
So,
may
yeah,
be another moment.
I'll save it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll save it. I'll save it.
We don't know how it's gonna go per se.
I know.
That's not good.
Damn.
Why can't I ever roll like this for my characters? Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, that's alright. 9 and 9, 18,
Just say
10,
it.
28, so 32. So 64 points of lightning damage, except for Devanya, that gets 32.
Okay.
And
Emil,
Kaylin has her defender style one too. So
Oh.
she
for,
gets resistance.
Okay.
for Devanya, I'm going to use my
Hold on, let me
spirit shield, and I'll
calculate.
try and reduce that by 4d6.
Oh, go for it. Is it corgis? Swimming corgis with mermaid tails?
Sure, let's just go with that.
Hold on, I'm using a calculator. With that, I would be down to 56.
Oh, so you took some
gone.
damage. Surprise! You actually
Yeah.
only have 11 hit points, Devanya.
Yeah. You
What?
were
Oh, guys,
yeah.
you gotta update me on these things.
Sorry. Update.
In the combat
You have
continuum,
11.
didn't really. I mean, there's
What
nothing we
the
could do.
fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, you took
Okay.
88 the previous
Nobody got healed.
I reduced it by 15. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So by 15, so 17 points for Devanya, which is still, unfortunately,
Okay, so I'm down 17. Okay.
that'll make you unconscious at this point. But
And then you'll ping back up to 1.
everything will get fuzzy and you'll feel yourself start just floating up a little bit. As this, you feel this warmth in whatever pocket you have that coin in. And for anyone around her, you see this bright shining light going through the fabric of that pocket.
It'll be her right pocket.
Oh, nice. Shing, right pocket just engulfs her for a minute and kind of fizzles out, little bubbles. And you're back up to Vanya with 1 hit point.
Okay.
How many did I take down?
64 points of lightning damage. I'm gonna let everyone add it to the. I'm gonna let everyone add it to their own wounds and their character sheet of the combat tracker. Does anyone else fall unconscious from that? And if so, do you have a coin?
I hate to be that guy, but Rain.
They already used their coins when we were in that city.
Rain and Erwin need to.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Since that would definitely make 100 for Rain. That would be. Whatever. We'll get that later. 100. And Aaronwin's okay, thank goodness. It's hurting, but okay.
Does Erwin reduce lightning damage because of her dragon nature?
That's a good question.
Let's take a look and see.
I have a vague memory of her saying something last session, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah, lightning, absolutely. Thank you. Yep. So it'd be 32. So instead she'd only be at 96 wound. Okay, much better. Oops, I'm so sorry, Garrick. I just did yours. That's my bad. I changed yours instead. One.
Yeah, I have 11 hit points left.
Okay. I think. And so this one would be 32. So that'd be 4. Okay, everyone's good. Blueberry. Oh, Blueberry! You're still hanging in there because you're crazy HP. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. All right, Fen. Fen takes half because it's magic. That would be 81.
Point
Ren.
of order, Dan?
Yeah.
How many of these does it get per turn?
This.
Well, yeah, this is his legendary and has a turn coming up.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is its actual turn. That's.
Oh, the legendary is making us vulnerable?
The top of the turn, the lair action was making it vulnerable. It used a legendary action.
Okay.
And let me see. I think it can take 3, but I'm pretty sure that one uses 2, so it can't do, meta-wise, it can't do that again in this round.
Okay.
But that was its actual turn and not a legendary action.
I could be wrong, but I want to say it did this at the end of the last episode. No? Okay.
Yeah, I think that was its lair action. This is the second lightning strike it's done.
Gotcha.
It's a second one, yeah. Its legendary action can be done after someone else's turn, which was Devanya's. And then it landed on its turn, and instead of it can use it as a legendary action, but it's also one of its regular actions.
I see. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
The cloak is a magical item, right?
Yes.
Just to clarify?
Yes.
Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay.
Nice. Mort, you already did your damage, it looks like. Okay.
Yes.
And Devanya, oh, sorry. Maybe here. Kaylin, did you do your wound? Add it to your wound? Okay. Oh my gosh. So, it doesn't feel good. Let me get back to the story setting, right? The thunder's cracking up above the surface of the water. Debris and sand from the bottom of the ocean still settling, and jets of hot water and air, bubbles of air still firing up out of the ground. DeLorna wrapped up in this metal band work of Emil's blade. and you all survive this second shock in a row, coursing through your systems, giving that feeling out of your fingertips, and you know, your hearts are racing. That brings us to the Daenerys, who has to do a death saving throw. Because
Did she like lose
did
any
she
death
just
saving
lose
throws
two?
from that? Yeah, from that electricity.
Yeah, if she takes damage from that. She
oh,
automatic.
yeah, you're right. She absolutely would, which would be 2. Yeah. Well, I guess it's tough to tell in the depths of the water, but you do see some extra bubbles of air escape her crystalline shard mine mouth.
You and your shard mind mouth.
Wow.
Shard this,
Keep my name out of your shard mine mouth.
Smooth.
That brings us up to Mort. It's going to be Ren, Fen, and then Rain. Okay, none of them are here, so Blueberry will be after that, just on deck after a few people. But Mort, you're up. What would you like to do?
Mort's going to survey what's going on. He sees Ren's unconscious. Devanya's 1 hit point away. None of us are in any kind of shape to last another attack. Mort's going to cast Wish.
What are you going to wish for, Mort?
I wish the Kraken to the middle of the Crystal Sea.
Okay. Oh, it's so exciting because the stakes are so high and it can be so clutch, but it's wish.
I am going to assume we are right off the coast of Black Rock Landing, so the middle of the Crystal Sea is hundreds of miles away.
Oh, yeah.
I was just going to waste this wish. Oh, the middle of the Crystal Sea is only 400 feet away.
That's next door. Yeah, son of a no. All right, I'm just going to read wish to make sure that I do dispel justice and don't shortchange you at all.
Oh my gosh, Mort coming in clutch every time.
Well, this is going to be a dangerous one.
Yeah, because it's out of the other one. All right, might be able to do something beyond the scope. State it. Game has great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. The greater the risk, greater the likelihood something goes wrong. Okay, so it's effectively a teleport for an unwilling creature. All right. More you feel this type of magic that is strong in the Omega Tower, just reality-altering magic, and you feel it. It almost wants to swallow you whole. This type of magic, using it, bending the very fabric of reality, and your vision tunnels for a little bit, and you feel this extra additional pressure above just the water. As it's pushing, warping through. Can you please roll a D100 for me?
Yep.
As you stare down the beast, past your friends, Rain just floating now, body floating in the water, along
And
with...
this is just for something happening, right?
This is, yeah.
That the effect of casting Wish.
Yes. There's always a chance something can go wrong. The stakes are high, but the spell's pretty wisely configured.
57.
Okay. All right. As you're looking through, lightning, of course, cracks above and illuminates everyone. Devanya, Rain floating up, or Devanya's coin shining, bringing her back. Everyone heavily wounded. You peer through them all into the glowing yellow eyes of the beast, and several jets of hot water fire up around the Kraken as it itself fades and bursts into bubbles, disappearing.
And I will telepathically say to everyone, let's get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Well, my first thought will be somebody needs to heal Rain.
Rain and Ren, is Ren unconscious too, you said?
Rain.
No, Rain.
Rain, just Rain. Okay. Kaylin's going to woof, 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 woof. She's going to, since I think she's right there beside Devanya. Oh no, that's Emil. Oh yeah, she'll go over to Rain. Oh yeah, Devanya's back there anyways. And is going to feed her, a superior healing potion.
Okay.
I could healing word her from here too if we're worried about, because Rain is a full move away from you, maybe. If it's just one turn, I won't bother. But if it's 2 turns to get there, I don't want her to make a death save.
Are we still taking turns, Dan, or free action?
Nope. You're out of combat. I will say you do, like, as you hold the cork in the bottle, you realize, well, we're underwater, and this might not go the way I intend with a potion under here.
Oh, okay. Well, then she will cast Cure Wounds on Rain then.
Okay, if that's taken care of, we need to get that cloak.
Currently,
So-
DeLorna's body's sinking with the bands around her.
I will recall my dagger of binding, releasing her from the binds.
Reappears in your holster.
That's 10 healing points for Rain, Dan.
Okay, thank you. What
I
else?
don't know. I don't know how far DeLorna is from us, but maybe somebody with a mage hand could grab it. And does somebody want to nuke her so that we can be sure she's dead?
I can disintegrate her, but the item won't be destroyed.
Should we not?
I'm looking at people that I know are close by and have mage hand, but I don't know if they want to admit they have mage hand.
I will get the thing if you want me to.
Right, Blueberry has Mage Paw, yeah. And Blueberry's right there. So the Dareness is maybe only like 10 feet below Ren, Aaron Wynn, Blueberry, and you, Emil, you and Finn. Everyone's kind of close by. He's 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'll use Mage Ball then to get the cloak. Can we see the cloak now? Because it was kind of like...
You can. It did shimmer into
okay.
existence.
Cool, then I will try and, like, get it off her body. However that's going to work.
Okay.
With a mage ball.
All right.
5 is...
Well, I'll just say that as you begin this process, Blueberry, early bits, you're able to, pull the sleeves off of her arms, and it slips off and begins to descend. Though you can unless you have the bigger one, mage hand, it can only hold. It's like 10 pounds, and it's pretty heavy and wet here. So you can kind of holding it, but it's also lowering a little bit down to the ocean floor. You're only like 25 feet up from the floor.
I'll just grab it with my teeth very gently and hope it doesn't hurt me.
Okay.
That was a terrible idea. I have 11 hit points.
So you do that, you get it in your teeth and begin swimming in a certain direction.
Said it now.
Nice.
Okay. What's our plan? Are we headed for the surface as quickly as we can now?
Yes.
Back to our boat?
No need to teleport, I guess.
I guess since we've Rain isn't here, but I'm thinking right before we head to the surface, Rain probably has a big mass cure, and Emil has Beacon of Hope, and if we combine those two, we'll probably heal a bunch of hit points before we head out. So
that's a good idea. Excellent idea.
Let's do that. If we just get to the boat, then we'll just say we did it. But if something comes up where Dan wants to do more damage to us, then we'll go back and.
Is DeLorna still alive, Dan?
If you want to take a second and do a quick underwater medicine check, it'll probably be.
Kaylin is going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be a disadvantage because you're underwater, but give it a
That's
good look.
fine.
Say, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Emil has an oath on her, and if she's not dead, we'll kill her to get his oath back.
Nice.
It's only a 13.
That's okay. diagnosing things is one thing. Telling someone's dead is moderately easy. Yeah, she lost her final death save and is dead.
Shit.
Out of curiosity, can I tell that with my oath dagger that the oath has been returned?
Oh, well, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Kaylin's
Cool.
gonna look extremely frustrated. But yeah, we should probably go.
Let's go.
Is there anything else on DeLorna?
Ooh, okay, make a quick investigation check. See what you find as her body's sinking to the ocean floor.
Emil can do that too, since that's probably.
Yeah, that's only a
Forte.
6 for Kaylin.
Oh, go for it, Emil.
Something like that, maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I will get you the full thing here in a minute. You find everything of worth on DeLorna's body. There's a few nice things in there, so.
Okay. Let's go to the boat. Let's get out of this water.
Mm-hmm. Ren's kind of looking around at Benhold.
It smells like wet dog in here.
Oh, blueberry.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Kaylin will start swimming up.
Okay.
Well, that's the potion that does only last for an hour. Maybe that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So, up you swim. Let's see. How's Fen gonna do? Yeah. It's part of his medal there where he can create buoyancy, so it's engineering. You find your way swimming upward to the boat. You break the surface. You've just left this chaos, and there's some peace in the stillness and quietness of the water, the pressure on your bodies, the soft warbling sounds in your ears. But as you break the surface, the rain is hitting heavy on the top of the ocean waves. The waves themselves crashing and such, ebbing and flowing. You pull yourselves up onto the boat, one after another, some friends helping other friends get up into the boat. You've looted DeLorna and you're just letting her sink to her doom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think we want to bring her with us.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Savannah, did you want to disintegrate her before we just, for
So she can't be brought back?
Yeah.
Good point. Emil.
I mean, do y'all want me to do it? Because I'll do it.
Don't
I said it as kind of a joke at first, but like, I mean,
I think with people being resurrected, it might be a sound idea.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Ythazz will get her back if you can.
okay.
All right. You if you have the spell slot and you're gonna cast it.
Let me double check.
To be fair, I think you used your 9 last week as well as disintegrate in an earlier fight, so I'm not sure if those are tracked
So I
properly.
probably don't.
Okay.
What's disintegrate? What level?
Well, I do it at level 6, and even... Yep. Did we have a rest between... Not
Nope.
between last week and this week, but before that? I don't remember.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then it's
Because we only had the hour with the potion and all the fights were underwater.
Yeah. That.
Oopsie doopsie.
We can take her body and then disintegrate her later. Hold on, let me see if I have a...
True, but she
Trying to
like
scroll up.
she weighs a lot, doesn't she? Because of what her body is, so it might be hard to get her to the surface.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, the crystalline body there.
I can make her a zombie.
Ooh.
With Finger of Death.
Oh my.
She works for us now, Ythazz.
Oh my gosh, I love that. All right.
I don't have a 6 available though. Sorry, guys. Thought I did.
All right. Sorry. I figure out which camera to switch. All right. So you're gonna leave the body there then, and bleh, down she goes, lifeless, falls to the ocean floor, down into some of the pit area where from which the Kraken emerged. One by one, you pull each other up into the boat, and Fenhold begins rowing. Actually, it's not a rowboat; it's a small sail ship boat. So you get up and do your best to navigate the storm back to the dock. Takes a little extra time in this direction, but you find your way back to that small little dock in the outskirts of the harbor. Finally, coming back into shore, just 400 or 500 feet inland here from where this little port is the Lighthouse. It's a very small dock. Not many people use it because it's right here at the Lighthouse. But it's that blue flame with the large arcane crystals that have a sheen, vertical slice on it for reflectors, and it vroom, vroom, shoo, shoo, and it lets out as a beacon of safety. You've returned to the shore. You know your way back to that warehouse if you wish to, but as you all step off, sopping wet, awkwardly sort of coughing up some of the water that was been in your lungs, and as the potions run out, you stand among friends, among one another, on the docks in the storm. Rain pouring down your faces. What do you want to do?
You weren't asking that?
Mort's leaning heavily on his staff. Basically because I cast a wish. My strength is now free.
Are you calling the rest of us your staff?
Yeah. And he'll just let him.
Nice.
I won't be able to cast any spells until I get a long rest.
Okay, well,
I'm not suggesting this because it's somewhat rude to the characters in question. But is it theoretically possible? Is the sizes right that Mortimer could ride Blueberry, or is one too big or too small?
I think we're about the same size. I think
you're the same. Let me take a look. That's a good question.
Again, this is a rude thing that I'm not suggesting that this should happen because I've already had enough trouble with that tonight as is. It just, the image came into my head and will not leave, so I'm asking.
Yeah, Blueberry's size small. So unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Maybe the hybrid form, piggyback or something.
Ren, what now?
He fixes his empty sleeve on the right hand side, pulls back his hair, wipes water off his face a bit. I think we should return to the warehouse. We should update them. We've got the cloak. It needs to be destroyed. Oh yeah, right. Blueberry, on your way back, on the boat. So I guess we'll see. Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh. Absolutely down, not a problem.
Yay.
Oh, what a roll.
Oh.
6.
Hey, I'm sorry, Emil, did you have something as well? I don't want to...
No, I was trying to figure out if I can have a long duration beacon of hope because it goes to the wisdom savings, but it's only a brief duration, so it wouldn't have lasted the whole road, the whole trip back.
Gotcha. Okay. So first of all, Blueberry, this cloak. Gosh, oh man. All right. First of all, you don't want to give it up. Like, like it would be ridiculous to let anyone else have this cloak. Like the power, you can't destroy it. That's foolish. the power that this commands can help save the world. What if you can call one of these ancient creatures from the Omega Curtain and just end Ythazz and then be done with it? Command them to go back. It would just be so foolish to waste this. Secondly, it shifts in form as so it vanishes from sight. That's so on your way back. Anyone near Blueberry would see it vanish. It vanishes again. It's actually conforming to your body, a little doggy vest. So, however, it shifts from sight, and you know that they're just gonna get rid of it. Ren's talked about everything else, so there's no way you want to tell them that you're wearing it.
No way.
That's also, I guess I'll bring us
That's all.
backwards a little
That's
bit. Yeah. If any of you want to roleplay that back on the boat on the way back up.
I guess I would roll. I'll roll a perception check to see if I would even notice.
Okay.
Oh, that was a 3. So, well, I mean, well, whatever. But I mean, I don't think your perceptions. Yeah, it's only like an 11 total. So.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure we were warned that this was an evil
Yes.
item, right? Like, this isn't a surprise to us. Okay. Emil's going to watch, but I don't think he can really do right now. He's just going to be focused on the fact there's something evil with us. So,
Okay.
I can roll perception if you want, but I think at some point he'll realize it isn't around, and he'll just keep an eye on Blueberry, because that's kind of a logical thing. But he won't do anything out in the water. There's no point.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you definitely on the way back you'd notice. It's just not there anymore. If anyone wants to roll a perception check, being like, I'm just going to keep an eye on things, and you're certainly welcome to, and just let me know what you get.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Again, while no one sees it shifting into the doggy form, you do see it sort of pop out of existence, Mort. Within seconds of it happening, in the next 5 seconds or so, you're like, wait, I just saw the end of that cloak. Now it's gone.
Okay, well, let's get to the warehouse then if we can.
Okay, yeah, so now you've arrived. Everyone gets off, rain in your face. What do we do next? Now that we're back on the dock, that little tiny dock just outside, lights shining. Every so often, the blue light illuminates your faces bright from the lighthouse.
So we're going back to the warehouse.
Yeah, get inside out of the rain, get warm.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, this way. And Red will guide you back through, however long that is. I think it was under half an hour. I think it wasn't too far away, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Back to that warehouse. You quietly navigate the city streets. You find your way back in. And as you open up again, there are a number of small little lit fires and little stoves. The office is just inside, maybe 15 feet, and you see Kylos within there. Comes over, opens the door to the office, and you've returned. Good. Warm up. Come in. Tell me, how did it go? There's some food here and some warm drinks. He's taking some drinks off the stove in the office for you all.
Thank you. And we'll sit down by a fire and warm up.
Blueberry, are you okay?
Yeah. I feel great.
Where's your treasure?
I'll think for a second, and then I will start taking sausages out of the treat bag. Be like, here's some treasure.
Nice.
I'll nudge one over to him now.
So, Emil is holding on to greater restoration. Is there any way the party can tell whether or not this item is cursed or can even find it? Do we have see invisibility? Do we have detect?
Oh. If you, well, go ahead. Actually, Mort will. The way our new telepathy works, right? That we got from that spell. It's directed, right? I don't have to talk to everyone. I can talk to
Correct.
Then I will telepathically tell Emil that what I saw on the boat, that the cloak like adhered itself to Blueberry and disappeared.
It'll actually disappear and then adhere.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just
so
for
while it was, I'll say that while it was in Blueberry's possession, it vanished.
yeah.
Okay, well, maybe, I mean, I guess my response to Mort would be, you worry yourself about the detection of the cloak. I'll worry about whether or not the cloak has affected anyone.
Okay.
Kind of more
Right.
the cleric angle versus the arcane angle.
Totally understandable. And with that, Mort will pull out of his backpack the lantern of revealing
Nice.
and shine it on Blueberry.
Right, shine around Blueberry. Mort's taking out a lantern, just he shines it around and sees the adorable puppy vest. That's the puppy vest of the Elder Brain.
Does that,
yes, it is.
well, I was just curious, does that lantern work for everybody or just for me?
I think it's everyone. I think it just reveals it, but you can check the wording if you want.
If Mort's shining the light on me, I will just try and scooch out the way of it. Scooch out the way of it.
Yeah, I think, based on whatever, it reveals it to everybody.
Yeah.
So from Emil's vast knowledge of being a cleric, which is to say, not really all that much. Can I tell for sure? I guess I don't know whether or not this item is cursed or just an artifact with a mind of its own, and whether or not Greater Restoration would break the curse or just kind of be a waste of a spell slot. I'll cast it, but I just want to have an idea whether or not I should be more alarmed.
Gotcha.
If this will work, or if I should be confident this is going to work.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. It would be up in the air to you.
Okay.
Ren will get back. Dad. He wants to jump in, but doesn't because he doesn't want to insert himself.
Everyone's
Careful.
staring at me. I'll start to back up a little bit.
Okay.
Blueberry, you're wearing a bit of an evil cloak there. Are you okay if we take it away and destroy it?
You can't take it.
Greater
fine.
Restoration.
I found it.
All right. You cast Greater Restoration. And in a number of ways, Blueberry, you certainly feel it's like a detox, right? You feel good, you feel better, but you still feel the same way.
That was nice. That was nice.
All right.
Okay.
How do we get rid of this?
It's more powerful than a curse. I don't know.
If I hear Kaden say get rid of this, I'll back up towards the door.
No, not Blueberry, not you. The cloak.
You can't get rid of the cloak. It's powerful, we could use it.
Did we, just a quick side note, did we get any healing? I know Emil was saying
Oh,
something
yeah.
about
I can look at Rain's stuff. Her what was it? Prayer of Healing? Mess.
Yeah, figure out what her mass is, just the max healing, because Beacon of Hope would make it automatically max.
Right.
Okay. She doesn't have it prepared.
Oh.
Sorry!
She has no max healing at all? Okay. Let me see what I have.
Well, Mass Heal's 9th level. Let me see. She has Temple of the Gods. Hero's Feast, Harm, Scrying. Strike Commune, Freedom of Movement, Banishment, Spirit Guardian, Speak with Dead, Revivify. Beacon of Hope? Choose
Yeah,
any
doesn't
creature
heal.
for any duration. You try to save the zone of true spiritual weapon. Enhance ability, calm emotions. Shield-based sanctuary, inflict wounds, guiding bolt, detect evil wounds. She has cure wounds and bless. The last two, working backwards.
What spell slots does she have available?
I don't think she did anything there. So, I think she has. I mean, certainly her 9th and 8th and 7th, 6th, 5th. She doesn't have anything marked off, so I'm unsure, but I don't think she used anything good. Blueberry. Oh, I'm sorry. Good, Kaylin. No.
How is the cloak sitting on Blueberry? Is it tied? Is it just kind of sitting on Blueberry's shoulders?
It's a doggy vest. That's the doggy vest. It's like around his arms are through the front arms, and then it goes down his torso, like banded underneath around the belly.
We need to be calm and rational about this, and Emil will cast Beacon of Hope, which will give us a minute on advantage wisdom saving throws if it comes up. So let's do something the next minute.
Is there a fire nearby?
Well, there are the stoves.
Shit.
Are they within 30 feet of Blueberry?
Yeah, there's one in the office, and then one in the entrance of the warehouse is just outside the office by like 15 feet. So, yeah.
Okay. Kaylin's going to kind of step in between Blueberry and one of the stoves, and I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to do telekinetic movements with her psionic power. So you can move an object or a creature with your mind. As an action, you target one loose object. Now, it does say loose. But she's going to try to, like, lift the vest away from Blueberry, to, like, lift it up in the air and, like, see if Blueberry can, like, fall out of it. And then throw the vest into the fire.
Okay.
I can do it within 30 feet. You can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
It starts to tug at Blueberry and almost lift Blueberry. Your hind legs come up off the ground a bit, but then it drops because it's unfortunately around his arms. I will say.
Do I?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, do I know that? I'm guessing I know that Kaylin has psionic powers.
If you did,
So,
she did the stuff underwater, so you probably.
So I would know what she was trying to do.
Probably, you can feel it being the item that's being pulling you up.
I will start to growl, and how far away am I from the door? Like,
you're only about 10 feet from the door, but because Emil cast that spell, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, additional one. This one with advantage as Emil's spell begins to push through the ridiculousness of this item.
why didn't that come up? Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Horrible
wait.
rolls.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that twice, but it's...
Gotcha.
I don't know which one you want to choose.
I'll take the higher one, definitely. All right. With the 14, some rational thought begins to return to your mind. Like, these are my friends. I've traveled so much with them. You have some memories and flashbacks of moments where they've really helped and cared and had fun and had trying times together. And you're like, this, wait, no, I remember. This cloak is bad, but it's the two pieces of your mind are kind of at war currently. So you may not necessarily want to leave as much right now. It's not as imperative.
In that case, then I'll just sort of... And then I'll just, like, sit down, very confused. But still, if anyone gets a little bit closer to me, I still will give, like, a little growl, because I'm still...
Blueberry, you need to take it off. It's not good for you.
I can't take it off.
Yes,
need
you
it.
can.
We can use it. You saw how powerful it was?
It's not worth it. Blueberry.
You may remember, Blueberry, that Kaelin was very powerful a little while ago. There's more to this fight than power.
Ooh, you can make another wisdom saving throw with that. That's a really compelling one.
Sorry, Kaelin.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Emil's carefully crafted, super on point argument shoots straight into your mind, and you have a window here where it all becomes clear. Like, it's entirely up to you whether or not you keep this on now.
I have no reason to keep them. I'd be like, no, you're right, yeah. And I like shuffle out of it.
Okay. Drop it down on the floor. It just
Nobody touch that, please.
Fire. Can I move it to the fire?
you could, but Mort will know that fire won't destroy it.
If we wait till
Does Mort
morning,
say
maybe a
that?
disintegrate would.
It
I
won't.
do
It's
an
a
arcana-
magical item.
Can I do an Arcana check to see
It won't. It won't disintegrate. It's a magical item.
what exactly we need to do?
Sure, go for it, Mort. Yep.
I'm gonna walk over to Kaelin and just sort of sit by her and go, look and go, "Oh, I'm
Cast it into the
sorry."
flames.
25.
Kaylin will kind of crouch down and just kind of like scritch Blueberry and give Blueberry a hug.
Yeah.
Mort, yeah, you figure, you know what? Maybe we can just dispel this magic, then disintegrate it, and that might put an end to it.
Can I?
I need to sleep first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can I discern how high a level I would have to cast the spell magic to?
With that roll, you know it's gonna have to be pretty high. Ninth is probably your safest bet, but 8th level might be a minimum for this item. If it can control Kraken.
I might have another greater whatever restoration that would remove any reduction to your ability scores. I don't know if it removes the damage you would take, but
Yeah, probably your restoration would probably give my strength back, but
I gotta figure out my spell slots because I haven't updated in a couple of levels, and I don't know if it's right or not. So give me a minute here.
Gotcha.
I need to math on stream.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
So it's not. We already figured out it's not a cursed item. It's just that's part of its abilities. Isn't it?
Yeah, it sort of curses those that wear it. It's not a curse per se. It is an active living elder brain that's
Right.
been enchanted to do so. Remain
I
alive.
gotcha.
all right, hold on. Let
nothing.
me check my inventory. Hold on.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Derek, you have something?
Do we know any Shatter Kai?
You rain.
Literally rain.
Yeah, right? She became one, yeah.
I wonder if there's any connection there, because don't they hunt? What are they called? Illithid?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they their natural enemies? Something
Yeah,
like this.
I think so.
Too bad Mariah's not here. There could be a cool story connection there.
I need to rest. I can't do anything.
Well, let's just make sure it's in a. Ren, do you have a place that we can keep this?
Don't touch it. Just.
No, sorry. No, there's
Let's
nothing
just
here.
leave it on the floor and keep guard over it at night. And yes, I could cast a greater restoration. It wouldn't matter.
Ben Hold will.
If we.
I'll keep watch. I don't need to sleep, so.
I know.
Oh.
So you went there. Okay.
Nice.
The legend of Fenhold continues. So Mort will tell Fenhold, yeah, please don't let anyone near that, including yourself.
Understood. You'll get the rest you need.
Mort will find a place to rest. desperately. And we all desperately, I'll say to the others.
Is there a couch somewhere around here in this room?
The office has benches at best.
Okay. All right. She'll just let Finhole know to let her know if he needs anything, and she'll head to wherever they're sleeping. I don't know.
Okay.
The group.
Yeah, there's, a carpet up here. And I mean, again, it's a warehouse. It really isn't much comfortable, but the office does have a few chairs, a bench with some light padding.
Like where is everyone like bunking down? Is there a place to bunk down, or are we literally just having to sleep on the floor anyways? So
Emil could hang from the ceiling by his feet like a bat.
look,
I'm not actually sure that would
not
work.
what
but
I'm
it sounds cool.
asking.
Sometimes it's you go back to basics, and he begins to roll off his bedroll. And,
I'm gonna grab a bench and just literally crash.
finds a nice, comfy part of the floor to try to make.
Yeah,
himself
if we're just sleeping on the floor, she'll kind of, just kind of stay in the room where Finn's at then.
Okay.
Lubri's gonna go to the fire and curl up there and like hug his little toy doll thing.
Nice. All right. Ben Holt's gonna stop by and just give you a pet or two. Or just a pat, unspoken support. Then go keep
like
all right, so the thunderstorm outside continues to rage on as you're able to get full night's rest, it sounds like. It's a long rest.
I was just going to ask, is Fenhold the only one staying awake?
That I
Or
know.
keeping watch even? Because in that case, Emil won't sleep and he'll
Yeah,
stay up all night and keep watch.
Okay.
This is too important to trust to one person.
Okay.
Doesn't trust Finholt. Noted. I'm kidding.
Nice.
Emil was in the Rogues Guild. Emil doesn't trust anybody with loot.
Nice. Yeah. Where'd it go, Penhold? Awesome.
With his bazillion hit points as well.
Oh my gosh, that'd be terrible. No. Right, so Fenhold welcomes Emil, of course. Keeping watch as well, Emil.
I've seen the Princess Bride. I know how to fight Fenhold if
Oh god.
it comes down to us fighting over the cloak.
No,
That's
don't.
amazing.
We all wake up to an epic
Picturing
battle.
Fenhold as Andre the Giant, so.
Nice. Anybody want a peanut? All right, so he's happy to see you, though. Good. You'll be keeping watch with me then, Emil?
Yep. I think Emil can even put up an alarm spell for the night, so should be
nice.
extra safe.
Right, so the night passes. Those that are resting get rest. Otherwise, thankfully no interruptions in this warehouse today, it seems, as early morning rolls by, because you were out pretty late. So you'd finish your rest around 4:30, 5 a.m. or so, about 5 a.m. All right, let me give everyone a long rest and fantasy grounds here.
Except for me.
Thank
Right.
goodness.
Yay! I'm alive.
All right, you begin waking up, some cricks in your necks and other things, those not accustomed to sleeping this way. The day has started. What would you like to do?
All right. First thing in the that Mort would do upon waking up is go to the bathroom. No,
Sure.
Awesome.
after coming back from
That would have been great timing, too, that way.
I looked, that's why I checked the time.
That's amazing.
Missed it. He will cast anti-magic field.
Oh,
We'll make sure nobody's around him.
Then hold a step back, just in case.
Yeah. And
No. Oh no. Oh no.
Now, there's shielding for all that and
Oh,
stuff.
no.
He
I
just
don't
doesn't
wanna-
want to test it.
He just collapses to the floor.
Dead.
that's right. Yeah, that's why I said I'd make sure that nothing's around me. I tell everybody to get away from
Okay.
the cloak
Mhm.
because it's a 10-foot radius around me.
Hey, you set
And
up
I'll
the stone. Cool.
Up, approaching, the 10 foot and just getting it in the whole cloak inside the 10-foot circle. and
Okay.
that should dispel everything.
Nice. Okay. You see it. It has had this. It's a full cloak. It's sort of like. It's looked more fashionable and like a regular material, but as you do this, you see the facade of that shift and fade away, and it is like a kind of a pulsing brain of this elder brain. And you see bit by bit it becomes necrotic, no longer kept alive by the magic, and begins to kind of decompose on itself.
I have it on my body.
And I'll stand there until it is completely gone.
Okay, yep, it turns into like mush, like, you know,
Ugh.
you can plant a garden here if you wanted. It's a lot of
Compost.
yeah, it's just a pile of compost at this point. Thank you. It's perfect. Mm-hmm. Even Fen is like, oh. Okay.
And I will immediately, once it's gone, totally gone, I'll drop anti-magic damage.
Okay.
So not to affect anyone else.
Okay. You can feel all the magic is dissipated. It's just like a big block, of elder brain
Right.
material on the floor. Mm-hmm. Which can probably go in the fire if you wanted to.
Yes, he would look for a shovel nearby. Or
Oh, Caitlin can telekinetic movement it.
Oh,
So
even
she'll,
better.
yeah, she'll just kind of
Somebody
move
has
it
to
30
touch it.
feet.
There.
Wait, does Kaylin have like a scanner space for this though? Like, does she have any sort of a move?
A scanner
Any
space?
scanners, like,
it's
like the movie scanners.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. She'd probably use her hand and to kind of lift it up and like how mind power through,
So
yeah.
it's pretty nasty as it begins to burn, of
For
course,
sure.
but you're able to get it all into the stove over the next 20-30 minutes, clump by clump, it burns away.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
well, I'm cool. That was close. That was too close. That was way too close. Oof.
Let's not do that again.
Ugh.
Ren kind of steps up and, well, with that destroyed, that'll definitely hurt Ythazz's plans.
I hope so.
Good.
If he was able to control one of those Omega creatures, that's not a fight we can win.
And Mort will turn to Kylos and say, if you could, well, there is one thing. If you could
sure.
get the word out to all departing ships, there's a Kraken in the middle of the Crystal Sea. Sorry about that.
There's... I can do that? Yes. I'll let our
Maybe
harbor master
there's
know.
one already there. Maybe it was just one of.
Maybe he'll find true
You.
happiness in the middle of the Crystal Sea. But somehow
Maybe this is a love story.
Oh god, a love story better than Twilight.
Well, it's a bar you can trip on, I'm just saying. Yes, if you're serious, I'll definitely let the harbor master know.
unfortunately, I'm totally serious.
Right, I didn't get to ask you all. We so much chaos last night. There was a Kraken you had to deal with. DeLorna, is DeLorna alive?
Insight check.
Okay, go for it. You just try. What would you like to try and discern?
Basically, is he digging for information to give to any of the compatriots of Ythazz?
Okay, go for it.
Lack of trust, basically.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you.
No, seems to be on the up and up. Just wants to know how to plan what to protect the city and everything else. So, DeLorna,
Yeah, she died.
you're sure?
We checked.
Okay.
She seemed pretty dead.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
yeah.
That's a relief. Didn't don't need any surprises with her. Anyone? Yes. Okay. There's That's such a relief. I didn't know what she was planning here exactly in the city, aside from getting that cloak. Okay. Will you all report back into? Gosh, who did he get this info from? I think it was Councilperson Shuffletrot. Back to Councilperson Shuffletrot. Would you prefer I said? Okay. Understood. I'll let those that need to know here know. Well, with the danger out of the way, are you staying? Black Rock Landing, is there anything I can do to get you set up with a place to stay while you're here? They've rebuilt Renoir Tower.
Emil's lying down on the floor snoring somewhere.
That's awesome.
Do you think there's any more Confederates in Black Rock?
I don't believe so. Ren? Ren, who's, just kind of woken up, adjusting his hair a little bit. No. That was, I'm sure she intended to destroy the city with that thing, but, I don't think there was much in the way of subterfuge here. This was, that cloak was something Ythazz felt owed. And, she was here to get it, destroy things, and go.
Well, thanks for your help on this. So we got to her before she was... Well, she got the Kraken going, but at least we delayed whatever that Kraken was going to do.
I'm glad
Maybe
I could...
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad I could do something. Anything. I'm sure you still... I don't deserve to say it. None of you want to hear me say it, I'm sure, but... Again, I'm terribly sorry for everything that I've put you all through.
You did good, Ren. That's what matters.
As long as Ayler's able to look down and see at least a point or two in my life have done right.
I'm sure he does.
Kind of turns and walks back over to the office.
She'll turn to the other one. The what's Kylos?
Mm.
Is there a forge still here? Brickhorn?
Oh, gosh, who was that? I feel like that's a deep cut, Steph.
It is.
Damn. If you could tell me who it is, I can tell you if there's.
So I don't know. I don't have the name written down of who ran it.
Yeah.
But this was back when Kaylin was looking for information on her clan, and the first time they were in Black Rock, there was a forge called Brickhorn.
Okay.
That the person that ran it, which again I wrote no information about, gave her info on her clan and about how forged weapons and about how they forged weapons in Calderul.
Oh, wow.
And she told him, he told her to come back and let him know how it went. So
Okay.
I was going to go back and tell him how it went.
Damn. All right. Well, let me see if Kylos has any idea.
Oh my god.
We found the completionist, guys.
That one side quest from the beginning that's just been sitting there. Yeah. I should probably let them know. Um. I I can't say that it rings a bell. A lot of businesses, some thrived during the rebuild. Others didn't fare so well. A lot of changes and shifting, of course, in the climate of the city here. Um, if they're not here, most businesses made their way down to Zambora, as that's always a bit of a bustling city for business and such. I guess you can ask around. I can ask around. I'll ask around for you. And
Okay.
if I
I was trying to see if I wrote down who, but this was a while back. I might have it in my in my notes that I was taking while watching.
Mhm.
Um,
I probably have it in my notes. I'll just have to find what episode.
let's see.
Possibly.
Okay,
could
this
have
is when
been.
they arrived in Black Rock. Camille Forge, and I went to the Forge. Okay, it's called the Forge.
Okay.
But it is a mill. Is this local fees? Kayla has a one. Okay, I don't think I didn't know. I didn't, of course, write down what the person's name was or even what they were. So yeah.
They're probably lost to the ether, but Kylos is happy to
Okay.
to look around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a look around and I'll message I guess Councilperson Shuffletrot if I find anything. Is she
Yeah,
the
that
best contact?
sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Thank you, Carlos.
Of course. Right. Well, I guess if you want to stay, just head to Renoir Tower. I'll put some reservations under. Oh, I don't know. The Dayrenness. Right? Wouldn't that be funny? We'll just turn that into a positive. Or unless you want a different name. That's fine too. Just
What are we naming?
a covert name to put your rooms under at the Renoir. Unless you know now if
Oh.
you're going to stay. Otherwise,
I mean, I guess it would be kind of nice to see it again. So. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Dareness.
Great. Well, I'm gonna get back then. I need a lot of rest and to inform people first. Of course. If you or Councilperson Shuffletrot need my help again, though, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Thank you, Carlos.
Of course. Thank you again, Caitlin. It's sleeping a meal for all you've done. I'm sure you've all done wonderful things for the world as a whole, so thank you all. I mean, he's putting his coat on and cloak back up to head outside, heads over to the door, looks back. And Ren comes through. He seems to be joining him. He's putting up his cloak and everything else. And, oops. Did I lose someone or did someone join?
Yeah.
All right.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Of course, I don't have the other camera layout set. Okay, sorry, you're just gonna have weird camera things here for a minute until I fix it. Okay. And Ren, yeah, yes. Thank you again, of course. I'll keep digging, keep doing what I can do here. And if I come across anything else, I'll make sure Pylos gets it to your person. Council person there.
There's always a chance for redemption, Ren.
Sorry, go ahead. Mort, was that you?
Mort was just going to add that, you taken the first steps towards it. Stay on the path.
I will. I don't know if I go as far as saying I can be redeemed, but I'll do my best.
you need anything ever, feel free to reach out to at least me. To all of us, I would say.
I will. Thank you. Well, Brian, stay out of trouble, right? Goes over to Kylos. The two of them head out into the rain, leaving you in the warehouse. Kylos had mentioned, like, you got a little bit of time. You have the day probably, but the next morning, people are going to be back here working. So, with that, what would you all like to do?
Yes,
Is there any food anywhere? Make some food?
Oh, there's still some food. Yeah, he had some snacks and hot drinks last night.
I'll start getting out for Devania some sausages, some scones, some
Yes.
strawberries out of my little treat pouch.
Nice.
wow. Wow.
All the goodies. So
Are
delish.
we just going into town today until this evening, or?
Yeah, I mean, what
Yeah.
would be our next step? Would it be going to see Shuffle Trot?
Yeah, we have to report back into Shuffle Trot.
Mhm.
Then from there, I guess we have choices.
Whatever everybody else is doing, I will just stay with the sleeping Emil until he has his full 8 hours, and I'll just sit by him and just watch
Aw.
over him and make sure everything's okay.
Nice.
Dan,
Wait,
I'm pretty
nothing to beat me.
I'm pretty sure that Kaylin would remember, but Stephanie does not. Or maybe I'm sure that Finn told her. I know she's asked about before the area that was attacked by Ythazz and Finn or Brewer. Was she ever given a name for that?
No.
Okay. Did Kalos sleep?
Kylos, did he sleep while there? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he would have gotten some rest.
Well, she would ask Kalos if he knows about the area that was attacked. She would do this like privately. If he
Okay.
knows about the area that was attacked, and however many, a month ago, too.
He would have said before he left then, like, I mean, he knows where it is. Yeah, he could tell you,
That's
like,
what
on a
she
map.
wants.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right.
I think he said it was only a few blocks away from here, like 3.5, 4 blocks away down in this warehouse district.
Okay, so after they're, and we're all just, are we hanging out here for a bit then?
Yeah, I think I will. If you don't mind, I think I have another day or so to get my strength back,
Sure.
and I'll wait here with Emil and Blueberry. And if you need us, you can always. How far does that telepathy work that we have?
Oh, it depends on how far you've tested it.
We
So
haven't
far,
tested it that
you
far,
have
I
not
don't think.
met a limitation. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take just a walk around the block. So I'll be back. I'll put my hood up. So
Finn holds, gives you kind of a look, leaning up against, and then kind of drops stuff off to you, kind of knowing what's in the area. You
Sure.
need some company. Yeah, this area.
I guess if you want to.
I'll stay if you don't need it. Seemed like maybe you did. But if not, I'll stay here. I'll keep watch.
I could use the company, but I'll ask someone else. And yeah, I would say that she'd. Oof. Mort's down. Vanya, are you up for a walk?
Sorry, I had to find the button behind my laptop.
Nice.
Sure. What do you need?
Be
Just gonna-
careful. Halfling clowns will eat you.
Where'd that voice come from?
Okay. Just want to take a walk, a couple blocks. Just
Okay.
a stroll. Okay, let's go.
It's like what I do.
Nice. All right. Gosh, I guess there wouldn't be a thing. So, Kaylin, you head over to the door, getting prepared. Devon, you walk over. Devon, you can you make? Actually, I guess it wouldn't be a thing like that. So, you stumble, like you trip on something, on your way over, across this portion of the warehouse to Kaylin. You make a perception check if you would. You kind of look back, like, oh my gosh, did I
Whoa.
trip on? Is it elder brain goop?
No, I
Leave
swear
this
to
one.
God, no. It better not be stuck on my foot.
It'll never come out.
No. Oh,
Okay.
that was
Yeah,
bad.
but there's nothing there. It's just, maybe you just tripped on over your own toes kind of thing. You find your way over to Kaylin. Ready to see the city.
Ready to go? Look a little confused.
Yeah. Did you trip over anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
Right. Again, the door opens to the loud crack of thunder overhead. Rain beating down on the cobblestone streets outside. The slight incline to your right as the street dips down.
God, it's like Seattle. It never stops raining.
For real, for real. It may or may not have something to do with the lair out in the harbor. The Kraken lair.
Tornado weather here.
Oh my goodness. So the two of you head into town. Of course, it's really early morning. So 5:36 or so. People are just barely maybe waking up in their houses
5
to get ready
a.m.
for
and
the
we're
day.
going for a walk
Yeah, let's go for
in
a
the
walk.
rain.
There are some people that are getting out of taverns that are on their way home, and there's one, maybe half a block down in an alley, just peeing into the side of the building there, and that's where we'll take our bio break tonight.
Nice, thanks.
You're welcome.
Let's go fly a kite.
Classy.
So classy. That's Dan. Dan to a
Hey,
The
classy, Dan.
classiest
Thank you.
of gentlemen. So for anyone who doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. Our audio will be hot because we are. So we'll catch you all in about 10 minutes. Yay. All right, here we go. All right, I have to use
Coffee
bathroom.
man. Steph is clearing up her quest list so she doesn't have to keep looking at that waypoint.
Nice.
Yep.
That's
You're welcome,
amazing.
Dan. You're welcome.
Thank you. I will look into that. My initial search, frantic search, showed nothing.
I remember who did earlier today was on a stream complaining about players getting caught up in side quests.
Well, gotta go. Gotta go to the bathroom.
In
Yep,
with that,
yep.
yeah.
Who was that?
Great
Wow,
point, Emil.
wow.
Great point.
Shots fired.
No, Emil's just rolled it in the corner, muttering about halflings and clowns. It's all totally harmless.
That literally threw me off. I was like, wait, what? Oh.
he was probably just aware enough that somebody was going for a walk that he was like, "Yeah, don't get eaten by halfling clowns." You know, sound advice.
Yeah, totally. It's great advice, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I should probably use the bathroom. My brain.
So rain has been beating in people's faces, falling out of the sky, beating on the streets. Like, what are you doing, Rain?
I don't know. Oh, I need to pause this. I don't want to get a copy strike.
So I'm not sure if you had. We were trying to have Dan have a peek. We didn't end up needing to be healed after the fight, but we were just going to do a quick like mass cure wounds or something and then go about our day. But I'm not sure if you had it memorized or not. So might be worth looking when you
It
have a
takes
chance.
an hour to like prepare spells, and so
Yeah.
I usually try to keep the ones that I know. But I have to. I think for this coming, I'm gonna switch out spells. But
Yeah.
the ones that I have
Well,
prepared
we just slept and it's morning, so if you want to switch out spells, we'll have to do it
Yeah,
right now.
well, I need to let you know. I just
And
need to
Emil can only
figure
cast
out.
up to 5th level cleric, so he can't really heal. Not that you have to be like primarily a healer, but
I mean, I feel like I am the primary healer. And
but
that's
I
okay.
mean, the one
That's
like
okay.
what I suggested after the fight was before we went back to the surface in case we ran into something else, because you went down, Devanya went down, but her coin brought her back to 1. As I was gonna say, like I'll cast Beacon of Hope, and then you could just cast like 1 mass cure, and we would all get max heal from it, and then we would just move on. But we weren't sure you had it memorized, so.
It's good. Ah, leg. Oh, cramp. Oh, muscle. That's okay.
You need foam rollers. Roll
You
over
know-
your tight muscles.
Justice! Kitty!
Justice looks so happy to be there. I gotta say.
Kitty!
Justice is not a meme.
Yeah, I'm almost to 780 in one piece, so that's an accomplishment for me.
Your shoulder is uncomfortable. Let me go. But keep petting me.
I don't know what I'm sad about, and that's bugging me. Is it okay not to know what you're sad about?
Absolutely.
Justice is making it ever feel better. Oh no, bye Justice. Chat, you really can't see it, but we got Justice Cam. Oh, we had a Justice Cam. Okay, I started a new episode, and I'm curious to know what happens.
I have to catch up on, because I haven't watched anything in like weeks. I have to catch up on, I think I caught up on Titan. I have to catch
Like
up
with the
on,
current, with the final season?
I think so, yeah. I have to catch up on My Hero Academia. And
Oh,
the
my
Fruits
right.
Basket. The Fruits Basket, that one I'm most excited about. That one's my favorite. It's the first
I
one I ever
started
watched.
I started watching Mega Bloks, which is a boxing anime, which is pretty good. I watched one episode, I think, but I One Piece is like my comfort show, and like I've been feeling down on myself lately, and I started picking back up Lucky Star because Lucky Star is super funny. I was in the middle of rewatching Cowboy Bebop. Yeah. Oh, I started watching a new show called Pretty Boy Detective Club, and I gotta say, just watching the first episode made me think of Oron. It's Oron, but with detective. I mean, you got 4 pretty
What?
boys.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty Boy Detective Show?
It's called Pretty Boy Detective Club, and it's just like Oron, but with minus the twins. You got the guy who looks like Tomki. You got the guy who looks like Kyoya. Honey, one has. I'm not even kidding. If you can make an anime like a anime boy have like beautiful legs, this is the show. I'm like, what is this show? I'm pretty excited. I haven't.
Anime boys don't have beautiful legs anyways?
No, like athletic legs.
That is so random.
Athletic legs.
The statement alone.
One of the boys is the top athlete of the school, and this school is a private school. Oh, nobody has headphones. Okay, I'm just talking. Well, I'm talking to you, chat, but no, the school is a private school like Oron is. It's a preppy school. And I feel like the female protagonist is non-binary. I have a feeling. Because, like, at the beginning, you see her in detective outfits with short hair and stuff like Haruhi. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is like Moran. I love it. So, yeah. But, yeah. I started watching Hitalia. Made a poor decision, but it's so offensive, but yet it's so funny because it's
such a long queue to get through. I don't even know. I'll probably finish my Crunchyroll queue when I'm like 80.
Yes.
Then I can die happy.
Well,
but then there'll be more coming out, and it's like,
no, but nothing can top last season's. Because there was a limited show that got a second season, but we're not going to get the second season until 2023, which I'm okay with.
2020, God, that's so, like, in the future.
We had to wait for...
My goodness.
Well, My Hero fans had to wait until this year to get season 5.
I started watching Steven Universe.
Yay! I love that show!
I'm on episode... Ooh, let me see. I don't remember what episode I'm on.
I'm excited for that Lord of the Rings series and the Wheel of Time one.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
I started watching Criminal Minds last night.
Oh.
I like it.
Okay, that's good.
I like it. It's like my non-anime show. I have to steer away from when anime is too much for me. I have to find a show that's
not anime.
You gotta
cleanse
your brain.
Yes. And
what did you think of the casting, Melissa, for Wheel of Time?
I'm excited. I am so excited. I'm the first. So I read a lot of the books when I was a teenager. I actually haven't finished reading the series because, but I'm just excited. It's like it was my first real besides some other stuff, but my first huge series of really thick books and everything and fantasy and whatever that I ever read, and I sped through them, and I'm just like.
So I was where you were because I read a lot of it 20 years ago, and in the last year I read the entire series. I started over and I got all the way through it. It took a while to get through because
it is a
lot top in the middle, but the ending is quite good.
I'm so excited.
And those two characters are both great.
Right?
I'm sorry, Steph. I have to make myself laugh. You and I heard that first one. So, we had the same facial.
for it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go and kick their asses.
I feel that.
I'm gonna bump some heads together. Knock some heads together.
Just lightly bump.
Just bumping heads together.
Oh my god.
I'm sad. Toronto lost to Washington today. I'm so sad. But they're 2-1 right now for the qualifying tournament. I need to see where it puts them. Oh,
Let's bop them.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
And Frank just.
I am a
Sorry,
microphone.
Stan. Like literally, when I need to find a something to cover this, so I don't have to
Yeah.
play it like that because
You can get a sock, or like sometimes I use a shirt
You can cover it in
or
a
a
sock.
towel.
You can cover it a sock for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Nice
That
tube
was so
sock for
bad. Never
warmth.
mind.
Yeah, just cover it with a
Yeah.
sock
Or a washcloth. I don't.
or a
yeah,
washcloth.
I could just do that.
Or a bath towel if you're like, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
really
yeah.
I am
excited
so
about it.
janky.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, we're back. Hi, everyone. Whee! All right, so
Daniel.
with beautiful teamwork and Mort's daring, expert use of the wish spell, which I will add in a meta way, and I won't. I'll save that for Patreon viewers. Really came in clutch, obviously. Everything. It was just really well done. Well done, everyone. They find himself, heroes have found themselves back in the port city of Blackrock Landing. Currently stowing away in this warehouse for another day. Kaylin and Devanya have just left to go into town, take a little walk. Devanya tripped over something, but then there wasn't anything there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah.
what she tripped up.
Emil is sleeping, getting his rest as he spent the night on watch over this very dangerous relic with Fenhold. So Fenhold, Emil, and Blueberry are staying behind. And Mort. Okay. Garrick and Rain, are you two staying here, or do you have anything that you'd like to do for the day?
Okay, like, where are we exactly?
In a warehouse in Blackrock Landing, in the warehouse district near the port.
So we're not in water anymore. We're in Black Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Bless you.
Yay.
Thank goodness.
No, not really. But the one thing that Rain will do is take an hour to prepare spells.
Oh, okay. Yeah. As you rested, yeah, you had a long rest. You can change your spell prep.
Yeah. Well, as is, it takes an hour to prepare spells. So I'll.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done this earlier. But yeah.
Right, you
So
go ahead
I
and
will
do that.
choose to switch out spells.
Nice.
And once I get fancy grounds up, but that's what Rain would do.
Okay. All right. And Garrick?
Eric's gonna be a tourist for a day. There was one time I was in Chicago for literally, like 4 to 8 hours. So he's gonna just go and see as many sights as he can.
Nice.
Maybe try out some of the local foods and things like that.
Oh, okay. Nice.
As one tourist does.
Beautiful. It's interesting. I mean, there's hardly any lines because of the storm, right? So it's easy access to some of the more scenic areas. And there's plenty of nice vistas here. There are a number of interesting, like the lighthouse that you were near. You can go all the way up through that if you want to get a tour. It's the oldest part of the city.
He's gonna try to get a caricature done somewhere.
Yes. Okay. Nice. They do have this pavilion that is. They shut it down for a day, but they actually get a decent amount of business from people sailing in and out there. So they've put up this huge canopy like 120 feet by 120 feet, so people, the street workers and other, well, I mean, can work there, and such.
Daniel,
Sorry.
I'm disappointed in you.
I just meant the folks that work on the street, not necessarily strictly sex workers. All right. So, and you get an amazing character done. Steph, not just kidding. Okay. I just throw that over there just in case.
Here you go.
Nice.
Hope you like.
Awesome. You're an expert at the craft.
Here, I'll even.
They smell
It
strongly.
was a
of-
natural 20.
Oh, yeah. It's as incredible. I mean, the person smells a lot like Parmesan cheese and garlic bread. And they don't speak very clear common, but oh my gosh, this is everything you could have hoped for and a little more.
I tipped them extra.
Oh, nice.
Whew. I can feed my family.
Awesome. All right, so we have Caitlin and Devanya walking down a few blocks in the heavy rain. Thunderstorm rolling overhead.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't need to.
Devanya, Kaylin definitely seems focused.
Okay.
Maybe a little like anxious.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely on a mission to wherever she's walking to.
Devanya's gonna pull her hood up a little bit further since it's raining and kind of bring the ends of her cloak around her. Are we going somewhere specific?
Yeah, just looking for a part of town that I've heard about that was attacked.
Okay. Special to you?
Yeah, I guess I visited there with Ythazz and Brewer. Well, Finn, but yeah, so I just want to, memory's not that great, so I just wanted to see it.
It's okay. If you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Kaylin, pulls her hood tighter over her head.
Vanya kind of side glances her a little bit, wondering if she just doesn't want to be seen or if, just has a lot of internal thoughts, but she'll keep walking in silence alongside Kaylin.
Okay. In this particular section of the warehouse district down by the docks, there are still, of course, with everything that happened to the city in recent history, there's a lot of vagrants and a lot of folks that just don't have a place to live, and they seem to be residing, in alleyways, under, covered areas, set up small little partial worn tents or with boxes and other things. Until you get to that warehouse in question, there's no one anywhere near it. That whole quarter block is just missing all of that.
That's right. Well, it was a warehouse, wasn't it? Is there a door to get inside?
If you walk around that a little bit, you do find it's a Kraken. You do find 2 different doors.
Okay.
That you could try, and they're both locked, but they seem like basic locks and weak doors.
Yeah, she would try to get in. Whether
Kaylin, she'll touch her right shoulder if she'll let her and cast mage armor on her.
Oh, thanks.
Of course.
Yeah, she'll try to. I mean, they look old. Are the locks older or just like
Yeah.
not very good ones?
A little both.
She'll try to just kind of break the chain.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check. Give it a good kick.
Well, I just keep throwing d20s. The second d20s fall on the floor.
Ooh, break check. Sticks in the wall.
That
breaks her
is
toe.
a. Let's see here. You said athletics. Ooh, that's a 24 total.
Yeah, you kick the door in. It breaks the chain in the lock and the handle and one of the 3 hinges holding the door on it.
Jesus Christ.
Boom! Slams inside.
She'll just kind of lean it against the wall.
Sorry, door.
Nice. It was timed with a
And-
crack of thunder, thankfully. So.
Just kind of step in.
Okay. All right, step in. It's pretty dark in here. You have dark vision, of course. Devanya, do you have dark vision?
I think so. Yes.
Nice. So you can see about, but if you want to get any detail outside of that, black and white, grayscale haziness, you might need some lights in here. Seems to be empty from what you can tell with your dark vision. No
She would light a
crates.
torch.
Pull a torch out of your pack, having kept it safe from the rain. It takes a minute, but you get it lit, and you get about 20 feet, whatever it is, of light. There aren't many crates here. There's just a few. They seem to be very old. And while they try to clean up, there's only so much you can do from a massacre like that. So you're greeted with the stains of the blood spray, the other bodily ichor, and splotches and groupings, and in some unfortunate places there's a negative space where a body might have laid while other blood was being shed. For good, it's about 85 feet. You can see where some people maybe ran and did not get far enough.
Kaylin will just kind of looking at everything with the torch and very quiet.
Actually, Caitlin, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. It would be a check, but in case you have a bonus with save, it's the only reason I'm having it be a save.
Oh,
Ivani's gonna follow behind her and be quiet as well, but kind of have a surprised look on her face.
Yeah, it's pretty
while
gnarly.
looking.
can I? Since you said a saving throw, can I
Yeah.
use Indomitable? Since
Sure.
I think I failed it.
If you want, whatever you'd like. Now, of course, the blood and the wood and everything has started to also turn. Geez, what's the word?
Are we squelching?
Can I want to use my inspiration die.
Go for it. Go for it.
No.
Yeah.
The look of like you rolled bad twice.
That's only a 12.
Okay. All right. You know what? With a 12, I'll actually ask you to roll a d100 then.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
And the smells rather, rancid. It's the blood has started to turn rancid and very pungent in here. So the odor in this locked up warehouse, pretty gnarly.
It's only a 12.
No, actually, that's on the end. With your initial roll, it would have been a little difficult to get this, but a 12 gets it.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, because what happens is the memory of you standing here watching this floods back into your mind. You remember Ythazz watching with a sense of almost giddiness, glee, that he knows the position he's put Fenhold in. And, just takes a little bit of pleasure in that. in that he's really upset with you and the group, and this is a way that he's getting back at you. He's not just inherently necessarily evil in that way, like haha, die people, but he's not against it when he's upset at people apparently. So,
Yeah.
but now you remember with vivid recall the
Kaylin
expression on
just
Brewer's face and everything.
Kaylin will kind of collapse to her knees and just start crying. Just sobbing.
That moment of you telling Brewer, do this or else this person isn't gonna continue on, and even in his mechanical face from prior, just replays the number of times you could see the pain in that vision.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Gonna. Oh.
Oopsie.
Devonia's gonna kneel down after she sees that and kind of look around real quick and look around her, make sure that like she's not like physically harmed in any way. And once she realizes that she's like something is going on mentally, she'll put her hands around her shoulders and just kind of rub her back and just let her cry, if she'll allow.
Yeah, she will. She will. After a minute, she'll start like trying to pull herself together, and just kind of stay where she is. This is this is where I think that we told the group. I think we told you that Finn, well, when he was with Ythazz and me, that Ythazz commanded him to murder entire part of this town. This is where that happened.
On what grounds? Why?
They were, they were gathering around me, as a hero, since we had been here before and helped. And I think Ythazz thought that they would
Attack you?
no, not attack Ythazz, not attack me as Ythazz, but that they were just in the way, pretty much. So Ythazz, instead of doing it in the body that we shared, as me, he decided to asked Brewer to kill them all. Here, in this warehouse.
Why are you sharing this with me?
Why not? She'll start kind of standing up.
She'll help her stand if she needs any help.
I went a long time not letting the group know what was happening and keeping things, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I didn't remember it until just now. But Finn did.
How does he feel about it now? Does he feel remorse?
Yeah. He did it for me. I can't imagine how he feels, but I know it's not good. Thank you for...
Oh.
Go ahead.
All that matters is how you and him feel about it now. This is a horrible thing that has happened, but it happens a lot more than we want it to. And it'll be okay. It's okay right now. Might not feel okay for a little bit, but it'll get better.
Yeah. Thank you for... I know I didn't tell you why where we were going, but I appreciate the company. I was about
Anytime.
to come alone, and I'm not... That would have been rough, so...
Yeah. Are you wanting to just leave it like this?
I don't know what else to do.
Do you think this will be the last time that you're here?
Probably.
Then we must pay our respects to the dead. If you wish.
No, that would be good. That'd be good. Should I say something, or...
Yeah. Anything that you want. It's completely empty. Whatever you want to say, whatever you feel, I'm sure that they'll feel it too. And Kayla?
Yeah.
I think they'll forgive you.
I hope so. She'll just kind of turn awkwardly and kind of like walk to the middle of the warehouse and look around. To the souls that were taken here, and to those that were lost, I'm really sorry. I hope that wherever you went to, that it's peaceful and not very know that much about afterlives or what to do, what you do once you get there, but or if there is one. But I hope whatever is happening to you now, that it's peaceful and that you are happy. Please forgive me. And forgive Ben. The Warforged. I wasn't myself. And really, in a way, neither was he. So, if there's anything that I can ever do to make it better, you have my permission to let me know. However you want to. But ultimately it was a lich that caused this, so we do plan to stop it. Stop him, Ythazz, so hopefully that will help. But if there's anything else, do it. She'll kind of look back to Devanya. Is that suitable?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Do you mind if I say a prayer as well?
Please.
She'll go up to stand next to Kaylin and... Oh, laptop's being a butt. That's out of character. Sorry.
Black Wreck Landing is advanced, yeah.
So advanced. She'll clasp her hands together and just kind of like let them hang in front of her instead of like to her chest or whatever. She'll just kind of like go like this, but have her hands hanging down. And for the souls that are in this room, Kaylin is genuine. Please forgive her. You may not understand, but there are many things in this world things just happen. We have no understanding of it, and most of the time we don't. Ilmater, please lay these souls to rest. Help all who hurt, no matter who they are. Stick to your cause if it's right. No matter what happens. She'll just take a big deep breath.
You hear something falls on the ground, maybe 20 feet off to the side.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck?
An oil lamp, empty, not burning or anything, has fallen, shattered on the ground. Nothing else nearby, just a few, two larger crates, one smaller one. Smaller one is likely where this was. It's fallen just next to it.
Does that usually happen when you pray? Things fall?
I'm not exactly sure if that was my cause or the cause of gravity.
Is anyone here?
Devanya's gonna put up dancing lights in the room. And have them like kind of move around the room. And up above.
Okay. Alright, let me quickly jump in and
No,
try
you're
and
fine.
set up this eight player thing. Okay, so
Sorry, not sorry.
you're fine.
Epic, come in.
I'll just put little mini videos until I can get them all set up right.
We're jumbled, yay! It's like Tetris.
Yeah, I don't have any of it set up with the, because I deleted this one by accident the other day. So there we go. And this, and then I can properly fix it. Sam's already in that one. Hey, Sam. Okay, let me do this so people know.
So tired, you guys.
Oh, I bet. Devon, you can make a perception check if you wish.
Okay. Where is it? Right there.
Oh,
I see
wow.
all.
You see everything.
Please don't tell me I see Kraken pee. Dan.
Gross, yeah. Okay, I won't. Yeah,
Things I
so
just don't need to know.
yeah, you look around very thoroughly, but there's no one there. No animals, nothing, no people, nothing that seems fine.
Nothing?
No.
I guess we can go.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you again.
No problem. And, no, thank you for sharing that. I'm honored.
Of course. Right, let's get back out in this rain.
You head back
Vanya
outside?
gets like a gloomy look on her face.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get wet again.
That heavy cold rain. Back out. Yeah. You get drenched between here. You're heading back to the warehouse then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So you make your way back to the warehouse, Garrick. You've got at least a few hours in the city to do all that stuff. There isn't going to be too much that's going to happen today. Does anyone else have anything they want to do today? Otherwise, I'm going to fast forward us to about dinner time or so.
Caitlin would definitely, as soon as she comes in, go to Finn.
Okay.
I go to food.
Nice. All right, yeah, you dig in on what's left of the...
I'll let her have her moment and, just alone time.
All right, so let me check back in with you, Kaylin, in a sec. Let me just see if anyone else have anything between now and Din Din.
Actually, you know what? In that time, Mort would have been going over his spellbook and have the scroll of Phantom's steed fall out. And feeling, well, you know what? This is a good time as any. He will copy that into his spellbook.
Perfect. Excellent. Awesome. All right, so you get out all your writing materials, of course. Excuse me to get that set up. Let's tweak this camera a little more to get this freaking this light out. Okay. Okay. All right. Amelia, you're getting a good long rest. It'll probably be just a little before dinner time, of course, that you'll wake up. So Kaylin, Fenhold is there and sees you return. Doesn't want to like push anything, so he just does his own thing until you're ready and you come over. And then I can't wipe these down. Use you. There, you returned. Did your excursion go well?
She would just, without saying anything, just go over and hug him.
He actually doesn't respond at first. You can see, feeling some things, but then kind of like pulls his arms up around you and holds you tight. You can even feel in his chest some soft heaves. You cries.
Oh.
Just burying his head down and yeah.
Oh.
On your shoulder.
Oh.
Not to let
Somebody's
everyone
hurting in
see.
bed. Cool. Yeah. So she'll just stay there for a bit. And just kind of maybe say, like, I remembered.
It's almost as though he knew something like that was going to happen. He just holds you closer. Having a hard.
Sorry. After they're done, and kind of calm down a bit, I did Devanya, took Devanya with me, and we did a little prayer thing to kind of, put the souls to rest, maybe.
Draw up. Like some space bit. That's maybe I can do the same. That's very thoughtful of you, Sarah. I deserve much. Didn't deserve any of this.
I don't know if they were listening, but I said that if they needed us to do anything, to let us know. However that works in the afterlife, I don't really understand it, but...
I'm of the same mind. Hope there's something.
Just kind of put her hand on his cheek and just kind of sit with him for a while.
Okay. Alright. And that brings us up to din din time. So you're probably looking at the food is last night's food. It's been exhausted and everything else. There will probably be some stomachs growling, a meal you've just recently woken up. Everyone's here. You've got your cloak destroyed. Garrick, you've got your caricature. Plus any other knickknacks you wanted to pick up on the way. Yeah, it's about dinner time. What would you all like to do for dinner? Are you thinking of heading back to Zambora or checking out Renwa Hall here?
Renwell Hall, that was where Malos had his portrait. Is the portrait still there? Are we there? Did we go?
Not since then. It's highly unlikely that his portrait's there if he's not. Like, you think commissioned to have it there. Maybe
Okay.
they keep it up for
All
a
right.
bit.
Okay.
We gotta check just in case. I'm curious.
No. Does Renwall Towers look similar? I know that it was rebuilt. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, from the outside. I mean, you can see it from most parts of the city. It's towers above,
Okay.
But you're all, just inside and outside of the office. Stove still burning toasty and bright. Meal's woken up. So you have an opportunity to discuss whatever you want to do.
Well, what now?
Pew pow.
Maybe we've gotten the information that we needed to get from here. We just go back home and rest for a day, and I'm still expecting a visit from Winifred. Maybe Scarlet will have more information. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do you mind if I go check something real quick? she'll start like eating her food faster, but she'll go to the place where she tripped earlier, real quick, and because she found it really weird that she's
was
like
weird, yeah.
paranoid, but like and see if she sees anything in that area.
Since you saw Mort use his lantern of revealing not that long ago.
It will be fresh in your mind.
I know I'm metagaming a little bit, and I apologize for that, but you did just see the lantern revealing be used if you want to ask about that.
It's pretty frequent, pretty recent, so yeah, that makes sense.
Say that one?
Oh, Mort, who used his, he's just reminding you, since it was so recently last night, he used that lantern of revealing, which showed the invisible cloak on Blueberry's back. In case
That
you
could be
wanted to.
to
used see things unseen.
Hey, is Mort at the table or anywhere near the food?
Well, there's actually no food
you
yet. We're
kidding?
discussing like where to go to get food, yeah, or if you're going
No
back,
food.
yeah.
Okay,
But he's there,
well then-
yeah.
Okay, Mort, do you mind if I use the
Not at all. Hand over.
how exactly does this just
It has some. It's just to the naked eye, it looks just like a normal oil lantern. But once you light it, it will show you. It basically gives you true sight
okay.
within I think a 30-foot radius.
Walk
I'll be
around.
right back a second, and she lights it and starts going towards the area where she tripped.
Well, it's like a black light in a hotel room. No, just kidding.
Yep.
You
Ew,
walk around.
that is
What? The
disgusting.
ceiling? No, you're.
Oh my god.
You walk around. Everything seems fine. You go back all around that area. There's nothing there. You can check, as much of the warehouse as you want. There's nothing invisible.
She'll hand it back to Mort when she gets back. Thank you.
Mort will close the hood. Were you concerned about something? Was there something you thought you missed, or?
I thought there was something. I guess there's not.
Well, this is only good for stuff that's invisible. Well, hold on a second, and Mort will cast detect magic. Let's see if in the area that she was standing to see if anything pops up.
Okay.
I got this feeling. Sorry, I have like these songs
It's
stuck
gonna
in my
be
head now.
May.
Da, 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 da.
I've got that in my head all day, obviously, since. Well, I guess it's May now, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, not for me.
What sort of check were you doing more? I'm so sorry.
I did it. I cast it. Now that I spent the 50 gold, 2 sessions.
No, you spent the monies.
Yeah, I cast the detect magic,
Nice.
and I'll just have a general look around. Basically, concentrate on where she was looking first.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing there. In fact, as you examine as much of the warehouse as you want, the only magical items are the ones that you have on your persons that you're aware of.
Okay. All right. So, no magic around. So, I guess everything's okay.
Okay.
The knock on the warehouse door.
We all draw our weapons.
Nice. Nice.
It's like a Swiss Army knife. Everything comes out.
Yeah.
Seb flies it at dusk. Emil, you probably recognize Nala's voice, I think, by now.
Okay. Yep. Okay, Emil will. I mean, I guess we all kind of recognize that somebody mentioning Seb is probably a safe thing, so Emil will rush over and open the door from above so that there's actually nobody there when
Beautiful.
the door opens.
Nice. It creaks open, and you see a very rudimentary disguise on Nala, so she didn't have time to do a full proper disguise. Nose looks a little different. Hair's, it's clearly a wig. It's all because she's soaking wet too. Walks in a little bit, looks around carefully, like checking the room, but not really. I don't know. Is everyone else sort of like out of sight until you know who it is, or what would y'all like?
No, I think Kaylin wouldn't have hid.
Oh, okay. So kind of. Oh, Kaylin.
Hey.
Kind of looks around. Probably look up at one point and see Emil up above. Oh,
Come on in, Nala.
right.
Come on in.
That's handy. He says up to Emil. Right. Shuts the door behind her. Right, so not a lot of time to talk. Councilperson Shuffletron sent me here, and Kylo said that this is where I can find you all. So there's some trouble. Well, in a lot of places, and I've been told to come here and Sam. I'm sorry. It's just a lot. There's a number of cities that have effectively been put under attack. Many of them have already fallen by the sheer force of what we believe to be Ythazz's forces. There's is everyone here? I want to tell everyone at once, and she'll look around for everyone else. Anyone not want to be present? As in...
Mort will, turn the corner.
Oh,
So, was this a diversion then?
Well, Sam sort of thinks that it might have been, but also she was saying it's probably a win-win. If he diverts you all, then great, and if he ends up with that cloak, great. If he didn't go, but him was saying it's probably still
before
a win.
she goes any further, Aaronwin's gonna go knock on the temple door and bring Rain out.
Oh, okay. Nice. Back. All right. Out comes Rain, and hi, Rain. Oh, and Aaronwin. Hi. And of course Garrick. Yeah, it's nice to see you.
What cities are we talking about, Nala?
Oh, right. Okay. So, gosh. Oh, there's Sam thinks it might be the Zilkirs. That's what our initial reports are reporting. And so we don't know who exactly. We know the where. There's our own. There's city of Blackrock's okay. I think that we saved it from whatever this attack, or you saved it from whatever attack was going to happen. There's Bexley. It's been attacked. There's Metz. All right, she's. I'm sorry. I had someone entirely different in my mind that I'm role playing her all wrong. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, shame on me. Okay, we'll switch it up. Okay, so she came in with a little more confidence and a bit more of an Irish accent, and has calmly told everyone. We have reports on Bexley, the city of Metz, the city of Orner Kalar, up in Tegradoth, that grand city for the silver dragonborn. There's the city, the capital city of Calais, Gascony. There's.
What was the last one, Dan? I'm sorry.
Gascony.
Okay.
So Mort and Emil at least know that is the main capital. Unofficially the capital of Calais. It's the capital of the central kingdom that kind of has the most sway over the other kingdoms here. So And Kaelin, Bol Nadir has been put under attack as well. And Iverness has been put under attack. And lastly, Zambora. Even our Zambora has enemies at its gates. That accounts, by Sam's reasoning, for the other 7 Zolkir. That's 7 cities, and Blackrock included, which you seem to have spared. That would make 8. But no word on who. Forces seem to be mostly different types of undead, which we were somewhat expecting, but not exclusively. She's asked me to come report it and see if there's a particular city or what. She's asked. She needs forces in every area. She's ready to deploy, but she knows that you're all our first line here. So she wants to know what your plans are, so she can coordinate around that. Again, there's Iverness, Orner Kalar, Metz, Bexley, Gascony, Bol Nadir, she'll point to Kaelin, and Zambora. Zambora, I have to say, is holding its own for the most part. There's a lot of magic being used outside of these undead. That's very incredibly potent. So, but they seem to be doing decently.
Is there one that's doing worse that you know?
Oh, certainly. How do I want to do this? Can I have each of you roll a d8, please, and then I'll go around and ask the numbers.
Chase Lewis. We're rolling like shit tonight.
Oh no.
No numbers.
Alright, let me find my d8 in case I need to roll for time. Okay, Emil, what did you get?
1.
Okay.
No.
Alright, so Emil, you got a 1. Let's just do this. Mort?
5.
Okay, Kaelin?
1.
Okay, Devanya?
What am I rolling? Sorry, I was reading something.
Oh, no problem. It's a d8.
Is this it?
It looks like a d4, like, just on top of itself. In both directions.
Sounds like a good time.
I don't know which one it is.
There you go.
I got a 7.
Alright, 7 for
I just
Devanya.
rolled 2 dice. I was like, I didn't have my
Garrick?
dice near me.
And what did you get, Garrick?
7 as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Blueberry?
Sorry, 1.
Nice. Oh, 1. Oh my goodness, okay. And Rain, I don't see her in chest. It's gonna roll a 7. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess this is becoming pretty evident. Okay, and Aaronwin.
I also rolled a 7.
Jeez, okay. Well, this just lets me choose from the 8 cities and which ones are doing the worst. We're just gonna do it that way.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And okay. All right. The 2 cities that are doing the worst are, well, there's Iverness, which is not faring well at all. But even worse than that, I'm afraid, and she looks at Kaelin. It's Bol Nadir. They've been assaulted by sea, and by from the Underdark, alike.
Kaelin will just kind of look at Finholt and look back. Just nod. Thank you for letting us know, Nala.
Oh, absolutely. I guess I'll I need to report back as soon as I can, but that being said, I'm sure you have to plan and figure it out, so I'll be here with you, and as soon as you know, let me know so I can go back and tell Sam she can start sending forces elsewhere. Assuming that you're heading to one city over another, or if you have something else you've uncovered and you're heading elsewhere, you can report back.
I don't understand. We're certainly not an army, and we're certainly not generals. What does this have to do with us?
Oh, well, it's... She's... pauses and kind of... well, it's... I mean, you're worth more than an army. You're so much stronger than nearly everyone.
I don't know that that's how it works, but okay.
I mean, I'll just report back if this isn't what you feel you need to do. I'll report that back gladly. I guess I was figuring it was your part of being in the coalition.
I mean, we have homes we're going to defend, definitely.
I want to be a part, so.
Got me in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess.
Dan, I'm going to do something, but I'll wait until our conversation is done to tell you what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Nala's actually going to send you a message, Emil, too. I meant just a mental message directly to you. And say, for what it's worth, Sterling Sam did feel that there's absolutely a place for you right now with her doing a different type of work. She wanted me to make sure I shared that with you in case... I don't know the details, but she said you might be more keen on that, more useful in that sort of position. But
Emil will send a mental thank you.
well, I'm gonna. Are we set up in here? She looks around the warehouse. I'll wait in the office then, I suppose, or I'll just.
Yeah, it's safe.
I'll be right here in case you have any questions for me. She sits down. Leaving you all to discuss matters.
Well, we've come this far.
I'm not backing down. Should we all go to the same place, or should we... I don't even want to suggest this. Should we split in half and help two cities?
I don't think that we can. I don't think that we are... I think that we lose a part of ourselves if we're going to be splitting up.
We barely survived our last fight.
I mean, that would be helpful, Aaron, yes. I wish that we could, but I don't think that it's reasonably possible.
Does it not make more sense for us to raise an army somewhere or something? Find a city that's not under attack and... I don't understand. These cities have militias. These cities have standing armies. Yes, we can throw spells around. We just have to Kraken off somewhere, but... It seemed to me our part came right up until the part where armies marched, and that... I'm not saying we don't fight in the armies, but I don't know if we go to any of these cities we make a difference.
Personally, there's one of these, shoot, what are they called? The generals for the other side.
Oh, Zolkirs.
Yeah.
Thank you. So personally, I have a beef with one of these Zolkirs, so I would like to go find them. I don't know what city they're in, but that's why I want to go.
We don't even know what quadrant they're in at this point.
Well, they're all here.
Are they?
Oh, they're all leading one of these charges at a different city.
As a side note, who has the Omega Tower key?
I do. Actually, no, I probably gave it to you because you spent a lot of time in the tower. So
Okay.
yeah, you know, I'll give it to you. Blueberry has
Okay,
it.
cool.
Right.
The cloak reappears on Blueberry. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a key! It's a key, Dan!
I know that I could possibly raise. You know, let me reach out to my one of the council members in Bombardier and see if they answer how bad it is. I'll be right back.
I'll step away to in a different direction.
Let me check in with Erwin then. Erwin, what was it that you would like to do?
So, stepping away, she is going to cast Sending,
Okay.
and she is going to send a message to her mother.
Ooh. Okay.
Because her village is close to Bexley.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna send a message and just go, Mom, it's me. Bexley is under attack. Are you guys alright? Do you need help? I love you. Keep everyone safe.
You get a reply pretty quickly, within a minute or so. Oh, we were planning a trip? We won't go. We're safe. Word hasn't even reached us. Thank you, dear.
And I'll send her one more message and just say, okay, I'm glad to hear that. Please try to keep everyone in the village from going down there. And if you even so much as hear the ground rumble, hide.
I will alert everyone. Thank you, dear. You be safe. Love you.
Okay. Okay. That's my stress. That's done. That's it. That's all I wanted to do.
Nice.
I love having Sending.
That's pretty great. Kaylin, you want to send a message?
Just to go first, out of character. So you said Kalar and Tegradoth was one of the cities attacked, correct?
Ornair Kalar. I'll just type it in.
Ornair Kalar.
It's
Is that the
grand
capital?
Yeah, it was that big one that we didn't necessarily go in, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. Kaylin stepping aside will get out her sending stone to Lilith at the council.
Okay.
This is Kaylin. How are things? Sorry, I was looking at my back notes. Let me just mark this. How are things? Heard that there are attacks. How bad is it? Should I come?
You hear the reply pretty quickly, and she's speaking, even though it's in her mind, it's at a rapid pace, like she's hustling about doing things. Correct. City under attack. Managing. First level seized by enemy. And lowest level. Bending off. Center 3. Hope to retake levels soon.
The lower level, is that where the estate is, Dan?
Correct. Yep, that lowest level.
God, the servants are dead.
Nice. Your choice, but not necessary.
Can I say to the group, I will be right back, I promise, and I will go find a door and go to the Omega Tower.
Oh, okay. Nice. Do you want to use the office door or the door to the street? Because it'll permanently become a door you can use.
Oh shit. I didn't think about that.
I mean, not that anyone else can, but you will be able to come right back here.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, just the closest door to where we are.
Okay, that's the office door. So you put the key in, you open it up, and it's into the tower. You step in, door closes right behind you. You looking for Aoife?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else wants to do anything first.
All right, we'll do your the Omega Tower. You have to go up a floor or two to find Aoife on that top. Like, did I put this image in here? I hope so, because I found an actual image for it. It was kind of cool. Anyway, you see her doing a million different things here with a bunch of different mage hands and just trying to manage the Omega Tower here. But she pauses a bunch. The hands are still working. Oh, Blueberry, dear. Yeah. Oh.
Hi. So good to see you. There have been attacks all over. Do you know anything about it? Cities being attacked?
No. Not as of current. I'm in a different quadrant. Which cities?
Bombardier, Iverness.
Oh no.
Other ones. Hang on.
That's I won't make you actually. Yeah.
Just to be clear, Iverness isn't in our quadrant, right?
Correct.
It's in a different plane, yeah.
Oh no, those are major cities. Oh, is this Ythazz is doing then? Well,
Yes,
time is
I think
short. So.
With your knowledge of the cities, is there anything that would connect them as to why they would be chosen?
I know that Sanbora and Iverness are tethered. The others, I don't know. Bexley doesn't seem to hold much significance. Certainly, Gascony makes sense. Is it Leeds, Calais, Bonlodier? There's the ancient forge there. Metz, I don't understand. Or the Dragonborn city. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, dear.
You don't know what to do.
You see a pained expression because she really doesn't want to share this with any of you, but she might for her sweet puppy. I'm so sorry, dear pup. I don't know. There are other matters here. I can't add this to your plate. I simply can't. There's other grand-scale, world-ending things in this other quadrant. Now, I believe that I have it under control. I have some other adventurers, other ones, other adventurers that are tackling it. So I believe maybe we have it under control, but it's really taking all of everything to stay ahead of this.
The other adventurers, the group we came here with.
She just can't lie to her sweet puppy. Yes, mostly the same. They're strong. There aren't that many people that are this strong and this. I don't want to add. I can't share all the details. It'd be with what you have going on. One, either Ythazz has nowhere to rule. But we have nowhere to live if we don't tackle what we're doing. But that's, of course, still vital. If we save the world, but it's under Ythazz's control, also. So,
I think I understand. Are you safe here?
yes, I will be able to handle it myself, I do believe, and the tower is safe. For the time, we can stay ahead of this. We are just on the cusp, just ahead of the tidal wave that... Yes,
Okay.
dear Papa.
I understand. I have to get back to the group.
Of course.
If things really are as dire as you say, then we need to do everything we can on our end.
He reaches down to give you some scritches. Oh, Blueberry, do be safe. Yes, be safe. And
I will.
if there's anything at all I can do, I will send it. I've given a couple of your friends a pack that I can send things through.
Okay.
If there's anything at all, I will do what I can. I promise.
I won't put myself in too much danger. I lost you once. I'm not about to do it again.
Good, sweet Pop. I cannot. Oh, we can't be separated again. Not like that.
I know. I won't let it happen.
You be
I
safe.
have to get back.
Yes, of course. And she, some stuff starts frazzling in the tower, and she starts going, to be safe. I love you, sweet Blueberry, and
I love you too. And I'll run back.
hi. You pop
Open the
out.
door and come through.
All right, back into the office. The door opens up. Blueberry jumps out. Closes.
Okay, so, yeah. What's the plan? We need a plan, and we need to do something.
Say Kaylin's back by now. She would have shared the information with Finn before rejoining.
Okay. Hi. Ben would probably come into the office with you as well and just say, friends, support whatever you choose. I myself need to return to Bolnodir. I can make a difference. I see you there. I see you there. If not, know that the people of the city are strong and will put up everyone that can will fight, and I will join them. We will take back our city. But I must go. I'm going back to the university and returning now before any more time is lost.
Oh.
He's heading back, eh? He's like...
Taking, she will guide him off to the side.
Okay.
Should I go?
I think that so much of the world needs you. And you work so well with your companions. I think that I can make a difference there. I do. It's your decision. If your support, of course, would be incredible, but so many other places might not have the strength that Calderwold has. And its citizens and in its stubbornness. The choice is yours. I will see you again, though. We will reconnect. We will face Ythazz together. We will end this. But I need to make sure we have that place to Sarah for when it's all over.
I know. Protect it, but don't die. Okay?
Of course. Of course. Maybe leans in to give you kisses.
Go back to the group.
Okay. He heads out back to the university.
I hate to ask this, but out of all the Stormfall Alliance, if we're looking at who can make a difference in a war and who is powerful, the really important one of this is the Runekeeper. Mortimer, can we reach out to the Runekeeper and see if maybe he needs us, or what the situation is in Metz? I hate to ask this because we seem to be always asking for messages, but I just feel like the Runekeeper is not only a more important target, but one that we know Ythazz has struck out at before.
Sure.
I'll lean over to Mort and say, if you want to save your spell slots, I can send him a message.
Mort's like, go ahead. Be my guest. Go ahead.
There's all my second level slots.
Nice.
I will cast sending and send a message to the Runekeeper.
Sweet.
I'm so excited.
Awesome.
And she's gonna go. We heard the city is under attack. Are you all right? Is the city all right? Do you need us to come? We can be there in an instant.
Let's see. Well,
And she sent it in Draconic.
ooh, extra dope. All right. Well, let's
Fewer words.
Nice. Okay. In that case, send this message out. Nala, sitting there patiently, kind of hearing everyone out, seeing where everyone's going to land. You get a reply from the Runekeeper. A very with labored breaths. City is under attack. They've done something during the ritual. I'm weakened. We need your help. If you can afford it. Their city's under attack. Can use your help.
Aaron will look at Emil and say, yeah, you know what, that's actually a good call. He's weakened, they need our help. He sounded like on the verge of death and dying!
Nala.
Metz then?
Yeah.
So,
I think sounds like, I don't know, I'll turn to Kaylin and say, oh, the deer might be, well, jeez, then hold going there. I had to prioritize. Might have to get the Runekeeper up first.
I'm with the group.
Whatever we decide. I need to pee. Give me a minute. Figure where we're going and let me know. And Emil will go out and he's gonna use his message to send to the Harpers and let them know what's up.
Nice. Okay. All right. You send that out. Everyone sort of discusses this. Nala is going to excuse herself too after like a couple of minutes. But just before or before Emil gets back, hopefully, in order to have a quick discussion, she'll approach you, Emil, and just ask, have you given thought? Do you know what you'd like to do?
Yeah. I think it's more important that I talk to Winifred and Sam and get information than that I join in some battle where I'm not really going to be a help. Do you know where I'm supposed to meet Sam?
Yes, I can take you there. When you can leave with me if you wish. I'm heading back to her.
Okay. I'll let the others know.
Nala will head back inside. Okay. And actually, Nala will head back inside and wait to see if Emil returns. To do that. Yeah.
Emil comes back in. If you guys want to decide what's going on, have a discussion while Emil's not there, that's fine. But Emil will come back in after that.
Anything you want to discuss before Emil pops in then? Or have you all landed on? Okay.
So it's Metz then?
Looks like
That's,
it.
and then if we have strength, could we go to Bexley after? If we have strength. It doesn't seem to be too bad there now. At least it hasn't spread beyond the city. But
Nala speaks up. I'll keep you apprised as well. Whichever way things go, of course, with Metz, I have full faith in you. She pats her chest. I'm here. Let me know. And she takes out a sending stone to hold out to whomever. Aaron, Kayla.
I'll take it. If she's going to Bexley, I'll take it.
And we'll we'll know where that's our business, and we can let you know what the situation is in all the cities when you come out of Metz. You can have an informed decision. Maybe Bexley will be safe by then. Maybe something else will be worse. But we can let you know.
I'll holding the sending stone, I'll like put my hand on top of hers and say, if you're going to Bexley, if things get really bad, a day's walk away, you should be able to fly there just as quicker, faster. There's a small farming village there. My family is there. Find the half dragons.
Right.
One of my parents is an ancient dragon.
Alright.
They should be able to help if things get horrible.
Thank you, Ironman. Thank you.
Two things quickly. I know we have connections a little bit all over, but I'd like to remind you that Emracina is in Iverness, or was when last we heard.
That's right.
And the other is I need to go to Sterling Sam right now, and I can't come with you. I won't be of any help on the fight anyways, and this is something I need to do.
Understand.
Where is Sterling Sam?
You know what? I think we're not going to tell you that right now.
Okay.
We should be able to stay in touch, hopefully, but just in case don't want the information to fall in the wrong hands.
I trust you, man. Okay.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Let us know as soon as you know what's going on.
Vermont, guide your steps.
And to you.
Right, I'll report in then, and if anything changes or comes up, I'll make sure to send you a message on that stone there and let you know. Alright, we'll take our leave then. Best of luck. We believe in you, and let's get this. We're gonna get through this. I'm gonna take him down. Out and pull up her cloak and head over to the door to wait for a meal. And
Before
yeah.
a meal goes, can I just let everyone know what Aoife told me in the tower about the other?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'll just say I told
Oh, gotcha.
I'll
All
just say I told you.
right. Blueberry shares with everyone additional information. So, as the thunderstorm continues to roll overhead, a particularly heavy downpour of rain batters the tin roof of the warehouse. As the door opens up, lightning flashes and gleams on the wet cobblestone street outside as Nala steps out into the street, and Emil pauses just for a moment to look back at you all before leaving to do a different type of help, a different type of assistance. Closing the door behind him, and just as he closes it, another crack of thunder goes overhead. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Good times, yeah.
Nope.
Oh my
Nope.
goodness. Oh, what are we gonna do? Hot Pockets. No, just kidding.
Packets.
I got it. We each go to one city.
I love this idea.
For real.
Oh my
we-
gosh, my
we
notes.
challenge-
Dan loses his mind.
We each challenged the Zarkari there to a mano-a-mano battle.
It's gonna be like
I mean, Kaylin
Assassin's
would be up for
Creed
that.
City.
Kaylin
The
would be up
next
for
over
that
the
in
next
Volunteer.
2 months, it's just Dan and one person.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Each
I have to
session,
cancel.
each separate city.
Yeah, there's no other streams for the next month and a half. Like, every bit of energy's poured into that. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, what a crazy down night! You very craftily defeated, circumvented the wrath of a Kraken, retrieved this very dangerous cloak and destroyed it from a very dangerous individual. DeLorna now dead at last. Been so long since you were in the snowy banks of Tegridos where she betrayed you all. Oh, let's see. Man, with Emil making that tough decision on how best to help the coalition and the people of this world and stepping out. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I like, that's just how I pictured it in my head at the end there, like leaving into the rain with Nala. A tough separation. Oh, as the party moves forth to Metz, nonetheless, where the dragon. I can't wait. There was something interesting that happened with DeLorna running that ritual to reattach the soul to the Runekeeper.
Oh,
Oh shit.
There was even a moment where I had someone do a thing, and I was like, "You want to just check that, just in case?" But it was, no one had any idea, of course, about DeLorna at the time. I think there was a little suspect because she was someone relatively new, but.
I mean, we like Erwin didn't like her from the beginning. But
Oh,
crap! I didn't
exciting.
even think about that.
Yep. So
Oh,
we'll see what's
crap.
going on in Metz once you arrive. The world in chaos. These major cities around this entire quadrant falling apart, under siege, falling to
Avengers
Ythazz's
assemble.
forces. Yes. Oh, now, of course, this has been, for anyone new, this has been Stormfall, our drama club, if you can't tell. Drama club campaign. We stream every Friday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to bring up our schedule here because we have a ton of amazing content. So much D&D, mostly in this 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. time slot. We have an additional one Saturday evenings, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And a new one Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, starting on the 12th of May. So 12 mornings, week and a half, and then we'll be there. It's DM by Steph. We've got another all-star cast. We just have so many beautiful, wonderful people on this channel that, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And me, I get to play too in that campaign, which is exciting. Look
And
forward
Ed.
to that. Yeah.
Ed's gonna be in
Well,
it.
Ed's an all-star cast member. He's included
Oh,
in
okay.
the hype.
You were
Yeah.
saying.
I just, well, I don't feel comfortable saying I'm all-star.
Fine, I'll say it. It's an all-star cast. Dan and Ed's gonna be in it.
Yes.
Amongst others.
It's, watch out. Every Tuesday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, we have Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic. Where Steph and Vic, gosh, they paint minis and do tile work. And, shoot the breeze.
Have fun.
Yeah, no, it's like it's an experience. You've got to be there. There's no way to articulate it.
Curated.
Yeah, nice. It's amazing. Every Friday, noon to 3, Steph, our very own Steph here, does Mad Art with Steph. Where if you're not a member of the Discord already, I strongly recommend checking us out. It's such a wonderful place. It's supportive, it's inclusive, it's fun. But you can also put in requests for fan art from across the different campaigns, and Steph will put it into a poll for people to vote on, and then draw it in that show, Mad Art with Steph, on Fridays, noon to 3.
Or just work on what she wants.
Yeah, that too. Nice. Like a caricature for Garrick. Just saying that. And then our Sunday show is going to be back, Sunday afternoon show, Madbird Plays Board Games will be back pretty soon. We don't have an actual date. The format's changing a little, but looking forward to that. It's very chill. Also, oh my gosh, I don't have that on us. Whatever. I'll just put us put us back with this. I have to add the Patreon thing. We have a Patreon, so if you're looking to support us in a monetary way, although we super appreciate any support, the retweets, the being here, chilling with us in chat, we love it. But in a monetary way, we like to bump people over to Patreon versus Twitch because we can give you a little bit more there, and a little more goes to us. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Excitement hiccups. So we're going to go ahead. Actually, I've been talking so long, make sure it's still running. Okay. We're going to raid some friends over at Vorpal Tales. So please consider in chat giving a caw Madbird raid when we get in for support and for branding. Yeah. We'll catch you all again any of our shows this week, but look forward to see what's going to happen next on Stormfall next Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Hype. All right, we'll catch you all then. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.